everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you caught our last video, you know we touched on Auto-Tune Unlimited and its awesome suite of plugins. Today we're going to be getting hands-on and we're going to be showing you a deep dive look at how these plugins actually hold up in a session with my single called Dead Inside. Alright, so let's get started. I've got my session open here for a song I wrote called Dead Inside, and I don't know the key of it even though I know that I should. And for that, I'm going to go into my master track. I'm going to go ahead and open Auto Key, and it's going to detect the key of the song. And something that it recommends is playing it for a good duration of the time, just so it gathers all the information, and in case any chord progression changes happen, it wants to be able to figure out that. So I'm going to go ahead and play just a couple seconds of the song. Alright, so it's registered the key, which is saying C minor or E flat major. And something that I think is really cool with this is that it will render this information and you're able to send it to your Auto-Tune plugin on your vocal effects straight from Auto Key, which is super, super helpful and a big time saver. So now that I've got the Auto Key set up, the first thing that I actually do when I'm mixing my vocals is I set up a bus track with an EQ and a compressor. And for this session, I'm gonna open up the Auto-Tune EQ and I'm gonna roll off those low frequencies and really boost those highs a bit to get that crisp sounding vocals. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm creating my bus 1. And now I'm rolling off those low frequencies, like I said, and we're gonna boost those highs. And I'm just gonna do a comparison between the raw vocals, between the EQ, just to show you the difference of what it makes already. I don't wanna go out another night of insecurities. Don't got anything to talk about. I'm running out of social battery. Already, you can just hear the before and after. You can hear how that EQ really brings out the brightness of my vocals and it makes them cut through the mix just a little bit more. So after I've done that, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add a compressor to this. So we're gonna go back to the Antares. We're gonna go into the Auto-Tune vocal compressor. And you can just hear the side-by-side comparison of the second the compressor hits the bus, it tightens up the vocals, it adds that extra crispness, and it's subtle, but it makes a huge difference in the mix.
I don't wanna go out another night of insecurities. Don't got anything to talk about. I'm running out of social battery. Stamina is low, I wanna stay home. Gotta tough it out so they never know.
Now let's move on to Auto-Tune Pro, where I'm actually gonna apply it physically to my main vocal track. So we're gonna go ahead. Auto-Tune Pro. Now that I've got Auto-Tune up and running, I'm gonna go and do what I said before, and I'm going to apply the key to the track from Auto Key over to Auto-Tune. We're gonna send it on over, and it sent it right here, just like that, in a matter of seconds, to C minor. I'm gonna go ahead and set my vocal type, which for me, I'm an alto/tenor. And something is the retune speed is set to 20, and for my preference, I like to set it to about 50 to 60. I like to polish it up without making it sound a little bit too unnatural. Another thing is my favorite feature about this plugin is the humanized control and the natural vibrato toggle. As a singer with a lot of natural vibrato in my voice, I think these features really help maintain the texture and life to my voice. You know, I could sing freely and still have that authentic feel without the retune speed kind of squashing my vibrato or squashing the life of my actual vocal take. So check out how Auto-Tune enhances the track without really taking away those natural qualities in my voice.
Gotta tough it out so they never know. I pin it on a smile, I'm telling them lies. I'll make a couple jokes, but I'm dead inside. Feel so dead inside. Something just ain't right.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a second bus where I'm going to add my reverb and a sidechain compression. So like I said in the first video, I was really impressed with this reverb. It honestly kind of blew me away the second I heard the default. So I'm honestly gonna keep that because I felt like it fit the track kind of perfectly, but I'm gonna make a couple tweaks just to make sure it really, really fits in. So this is without, and we're gonna roll on the bus with this reverb.
I'm running out of social battery. My stamina is low, I wanna stay home. Gotta tough it out.
Honestly, the simple default plate just really sounds luscious. It's a fantastic default plugin right out the gate. And then the second thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna add a compressor on it, and we're gonna sidechain it. And sidechaining the compression really keeps everything in balance. It kind of creates a space and keeps the vocals up front without having to feel like the vocals kind of get washed out a little bit. So we're gonna go in, auto-tune vocal compressor. We're gonna sidechain it to my main vocal and just watch the difference that it makes.
Don't got anything to talk about. I'm running out of social battery. My stamina is low, I wanna stay home. Gotta tough it out so they never know. I painted on a smile, I'm telling them lies.
So now that I've added the compressor, it really allows me to kind of keep the vocals up front in the mix. It adds like this beautiful space around the vocals, and the sidechain compression really, like I said before, keeps everything balanced and really allows the vocals to kind of shine with that sparkle sitting in the background. Now that I've got my vocal chain set up for my main vocals, my doubles, my harmonies, I'm gonna go ahead and give this entire mix a listen. Let's hear how it goes.
I don't wanna go out, another night of insecurities. Don't got anything to talk about. I'm running out of social battery. My stamina is low, I wanna stay home. Gotta tough it out so they never know. I painted on a smile, I'm telling them lies. I'll make a couple jokes, but I'm dead inside. Feel so dead inside. Something just ain't right. 'Cause I feel numb, head's a mess, an emptiness inside my chest. Emotionless and so hollow, another pill I'll have to swallow. 'Cause I feel numb.
Oh, I am absolutely loving this vocal suite, and I'm sure if you subscribe to it, you're gonna too. So that was a quick rundown on how I use Auto-Tune Unlimited to enhance my vocal tracks. It's all about subtle adjustments to get the best possible sound. And once again, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed the video or the music that you heard in this video, be sure to give me a follow on all social medias at Amanda Ayala Music. Take care.